It is a beautifully clear morning in Coober Pedy, so conditions are perfect to take a scenic tour over one of Australia's true natural wonders just nearby Lake Eyre. Not only will we see Australia's largest lake while it's actually got water in it, we'll stop off at William Creek, which is in the middle of the world's largest cattle property.
So Trevor, where are we?
We're presently over Anna Creek Station.
And what is that? Because it looks like lots and lots of land. What happens?
Oh, you're right there. It's 26,500 square kilometres. It's larger than a lot of the countries in Europe. The average size of a field, or what we call paddock out here, is over 2,000 square kilometres, and the large paddock's 4,000 square kilometres.
How many head of cattle have you got out here?
At the moment, Anna Creek's running about 18,000 head of cattle.
Goodness me.
The temperatures out here can get up to 50 degrees, and it's known as the harshest environment in Australia when it's dry. What you're looking at there is our inland sea, Lake Eyre.
It's enormous. This is a lot greener than we would normally see it out here, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, and especially up the top end of the lake. You've got to remember this is the third year in a row where we've had water coming into it. The average out here, you'd be looking at about 7 centimetres of rain a year.
How many kilometres wide long did you say it was?
85 kilometres wide and 144 kilometres long. That is for the North Lake, and not including the South Lake here, which goes along the end, joins the Augusta track.
It's huge.
On the way back, we stop off at Australia's smallest town, William Creek, whose only permanent residents are the publicans, Mim Ward and Bruce Ross. I did say I was hungry. Thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
This week's Jeep adventure tip has us going rock climbing, or in this case, abseiling. And the guy that's going to help me work out how to do it is Dave Miller, our four-wheel drive expert. Now, Dave, we've gone off-road and come across a fairly scary rocky hill here. Now, can the Wrangler handle it, and how do we do it?
Well, the Wrangler's made for this sort of terrain, Mika. The most important thing is to stay in first gear, low range. We want to drive down nice and steady and let the engine do the braking rather than the foot.
OK, go slow.
You go slow.
All right.
Definitely the key.
Give it a go.
We're in first gear, we're in low range. We're going as slow as possible.
OK.
Keep your foot off the clutch.
All right.
And just keep it nice and steady, no sharp turns as we're going down the hill. Let the engine do the braking. You can just gently ride the brake. You're not going to stall it.
Yeah.
Perfect. How's this feel?
Pretty good. We're about to go over the big rock, though. Ah! That was awesome.
Well done.
Now that was fun. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jeep Wrangler. The gear you need. Even though William Creek is tiny, when there's a Bronco branding event, it can draw a crowd. So, Gordon, this is the real outback right here. So what is Bronco branding?
Well, Bronco branding's been turned into a competition, or modified to a competition thing, so that we can keep the tradition going. And the teams consist of one person on a horse catching an unbranded calf, drag it up to the panel, and then someone running the brand. We use a paint brand, where one time we used to use fire brand, and it's a timed event with penalties.
The louder you cheer, the faster they go, and that's what we want to see.
But it's good to keep the traditions alive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. You know, it's a way of life.
Let's go! Get behind them here, guys! Come on, guys! Yeah, great work!
From the dolphins frolicking in Port Augusta to the spectacular terrain of Coober Pedy and Lake Eyre to the bucking Broncos at William Creek. If I'd tried to cram one more thing into this road trip, I don't know if I'd made it home. I'm dusty, I'm windswept, and I've loved every second. And of course, the Jayco Sterling has handled the trip superbly. If you want any extra information on any of the places I've been this week, check out our website at makingtracks.tv. The Making Tracks team will be back in the new year. See you then.
Thank you.